trying to film a video whilst you've got a kid is a myth. Like, it is the hardest thing to do. But I'm just going to feed him and then I'll come back and finish this video. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube video. So I'm just going to be doing a quick video on how I told my parents I was pregnant and how I told my friends and how everyone found out I was pregnant. But or how I found out I was pregnant myself. So I'm Nigerian, if you don't know. I'm Igbo, and oh, let me just comb my hair. Okay. So I had been working out all summer of last year, 2020. I've been working out, doing exercise during lockdown. And I was getting results, like some pictures over. I would insert some pictures to show you guys how my body was looking before and after lockdown. And I was working out, like I would go for runs, I would like wake up in the morning, be doing workout, like in a week, like I would probably work out like 4 or 5 times, like, and I'll run like twice a week or so. So like I was seeing results, like serious results. And yeah, so that carried on. So obviously, you know how a baby is made, and I went jogging one day. Like I normally go this jogging route and it's not as difficult as it was this fateful day that I went. So I went jogging, and when I tell you I was out of breath, like something that normally takes me 25 minutes to jog took me like 30 minutes, and I was just like, what the hell, like I've been working out, so like this shouldn't be happening. And I was so upset. And then I got back home and my brothers were just looking at me like, you look like, I swear you're supposed to be working out, like you look like you've gained weight. And I was just like, what do you mean I've gained weight? Like, and it really upset me. So I think I started crying, I'm not even gonna lie, because the way they said it, just like, I don't know, maybe it's because I was touchy. So I didn't know I was pregnant by this time, so it was either because I was touchy, that's why I started crying, or I don't really know why I started crying, but I was crying. And then waiting for my period to come. Like normally I'm usually not late for my period, so I didn't understand what was going on. Like, so I told my boyfriend at the time, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm late. And then he's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, give it a couple of days. And I started having like symptoms like hay fever. I thought I had hay fever at some point, but clearly I didn't. I went to go buy hay fever tablets, and I don't know what made me read the back, but I usually don't read the back, like the instructions. So I read the instructions and they said, if pregnant, don't take. And something in my head clicked, and it was just like, bruh, did I take a pregnancy test? Because usually after I take the morning after pill, so let me even just tell you how the morning after pill failed me, because that thing failed me. So I took the morning after pill, and normally when I take the morning after pill, I still do a pregnancy test just to make sure that I'm safe, like I don't have to worry about anything. But I took the morning after pill after I had had sex, and it clearly didn't work because I have my son for it. But I'm not upset, like I don't know how to feel about it, but I took the morning after pill and that failed me. And yeah, so I went to the pharmacy, I got the morning after pill, and I went to the pharmacy again to get the hay fever tablets, and then it said, if pregnant, don't take. And it'd been a couple of weeks after I'd taken the morning after pill, so I thought, yeah, I can't be pregnant, like what the hell, like I've been taking so many pregnancy tests before and I just wasn't pregnant. So I didn't think it was possible for pregnancy to occur after taking the morning after pill, because I thought I was secured. So yeah, so I had a client that was supposed to do her hair. She had natural hair, and I didn't have like the stuff that to do her hair. She wanted to wash her hair, and I didn't have any of the like natural products to wash her hair. So I decided, oh, let me just go to the shops to go buy some stuff. But before I found out I was pregnant, I had like serious cramps, and then my boyfriend came over to stay with me because it was really bad. Like I was like literally in tears. And the morning before he left, he took a picture of me, and then he was like, you know, like you gained weight. Like I think he, bless him, I think he tried to say it in a nice way, but I was so emotional that I was like, what do you mean I've gained weight? Yes, I was so defensive, to be honest. Now that I think about it, I was like, what do you mean I've gained weight? Yes, I'm trying to gain weight. Like, I was pop. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I was so upset. Like, he was telling me I gained weight. And then he sent me a picture and I looked at it and I was like, shit, I have gained weight. Like, you know when you look at yourself in the mirror, like, you don't really see a difference. But when someone takes a picture, you're just like, oh wow, like, I've gained weight. And then I was just like, yeah. And then I think I was emotional to my friend. Like, I called my best friend, Deborah, bless her. And I just started crying. I was so hysterical. Like, I was crying all throughout the night. And I was like, Deborah, pray with me. I feel so insecure. Like, I called her crying. Like, she was like, Rejoice, what's going on? Like, you never cry like this. Like, what the hell? Like, I think Deborah's only seen me cry maybe twice. But yeah, like, I never cry. So I called her crying in the night and she stayed up with me, bless her. But yeah, so the next day he comes, stays with me, takes a picture of me, shows me, and I'm like, what? Nah, that can't be me. Like, what the hell, Rejoice, you're working out. Like, why are you looking like this? Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna try and insert the picture that he took. So yeah, so I go to the shop. So I walk to the shop. Like, normally it takes me 10 minutes to get to the hair shop to buy the products. It took me like 20 minutes to walk there. I don't know why it took me 20 minutes. Like, I was out of breath walking. So I get to the shop and the first thing I see, like, literally I enter Savers, because I go into Savers first to get some got2b. Sometimes like it's cheaper to get it from Savers than it is from the hair shop. So I go into Savers and the first thing I see, like, literally when you walk in, is a pregnancy test. And it just kept ringing in my head, get the pregnancy test, get the pregnancy test, get the pregnancy test, get the pregnancy test. So I get like 3 or 4 pregnancy tests. Yeah, I get 3 pregnancy tests. I get the clear blue and then I get some cheap ones. So I go about my normal shopping route, like, do whatever I needed to do. And then walking back again, stressed. Like, I was really stressed. Like, when I tell you, I was sweating, everything, I was out of breath. I got back home and the first thing I needed to do was use the toilet. So I just decided to take one of the pregnancy tests out, one of the cheap ones, and I weed in it and I just left it on the toilet. That's how careless, that's how like unbothered I was. Like, I didn't think I was pregnant. When I tell you I didn't think I was pregnant, I mean I didn't think it was possible for me to get pregnant. As in, I just left it around in my house. Like, nobody lives here. Like, just only me lives in this house. I go into my brother's room, I chill with them, we're talking, we're bantering, we're just laughing, we're kikiing. And then, like, I stayed there for like 20 minutes and I left the pregnancy test in the toilet, just there. I didn't even try to hide it. And then I go to the toilet. I don't know what made me go into the toilet, but I go to the toilet to look at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, oh. And then I see the pregnancy test, and when I tell you, I couldn't, like, I had whiplash, because like, I was looking at myself in the mirror 1 minute and then I just look and I see 2 lines and I'm like, what? And then I look again and I'm like, like, let's imagine this is the pregnancy test. It's chilling here. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Oh, you look so cute. And then I'm like, I laughed because I was like, nah, I can't believe this. I laughed. Like, when I say I was laughing, I was like, nah, this isn't true. I go into my brother's room and I showed it and I'm like, guys, I'm pregnant. And then they're laughing because I think I had like I'm such a like, I joke a lot, so it's hard for people to believe when I'm actually being serious. So I go in and I'm like, I'm pregnant. They're like, no, you're not. They're just laughing, and then they slowly started hitting and I started crying and I was laughing. I was like, I'm pregnant. Oh my days. The first thing I came up, mom's gonna kill me, mom's gonna kill me. I'm pregnant. I'm like, mom's gonna kill me. And my brothers are like, nah, you're lying, is this a prank, is this a prank? I'm like, no, it's not. I swear, I'm pregnant. They're like, go take another one. Like, literally, the minute I weed, I don't even know where I brought, like, I had the power to weed, but the minute I weed on the second one, like, I just showed them instantly and they're like, shit, you're pregnant. And then I started crying. I just lost it and I break down. I was crying, like, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, I'm pregnant. And my brothers were like, calm down, call. So they told me to call my sister. So I called my sister and I told her, yeah, I'm pregnant, sis, I'm pregnant. And she was just like, yeah, calm down. I'm like, mom's gonna kill me. She's like, calm down, it's not the end of the world, calm down, just wait until you go to the doctors to confirm it. So after I'm done with the phone with my sister, I called Deborah, one of my best friends, and she didn't pick up because she was sleeping. So I called Favor, my other best friend. I call her and then I'm like, oh, Favor, I'm pregnant. Like, I'm pregnant. I'm crying on the phone. Like, I'm seriously crying. She's like, we just are you joking? I'm like, no, I'm being serious. I'm pregnant. She's like, I'm coming. Because like, I don't think Favor's really seen me cry. So that time she was just like, oh my days. Like, she was in shock. So I don't know how this girl got to my house because she lives like 30 minutes away from me. But when I tell you this girl flew to my house, as in she was in here within 5 minutes and she was like, Rejoice, what's wrong? I was like, I'm pregnant, Favor. When I see her, I'm start crying again. I'm pregnant. Like, I was just sitting on the floor in my room, like holding my hands to my head for like 30 minutes before, like 5 minutes before she got here. And then when she got here, we went about just walking about trying to find an alternative. And I call like the maternity helpline. And tell me why I'm hearing somebody screaming, like they're screaming on the phone, and I'm just like, oh my days. Oh, like I can remember this like yesterday. And then no, I think after I texted my best friend, I texted my boyfriend to tell him because I was so nervous, like I didn't know what to say to him. I was like, I just sent him a message, I am pregnant. Turned off my phone because I'm that kind of person that I just get scared. Like, I don't know how people are gonna react, and it scares me. So I sent it to him and I turned off my phone because I said I'm not dealing with it. No, not today. Sent it to him, turned off my phone, walked about, and I realized I had to turn on my phone again because I wanted to get the proper clear blue test that tells you how many weeks you're pregnant. So I get the proper one. I'm on the phone with my best friend Deborah and I'm with Favor, and we're just trying to look for alternative, trying to like figure it out. Like, they're just making, to be honest, I love both of them because they have made like my pregnancy so easy for me. Like, they've been so supportive. Like, I couldn't, let's wait for that to go. So my two friends, like the other friends around as well, I'm not going to discredit them, but Deborah and Favor have been my rock whilst being pregnant. Honestly, they have been so supportive. Like, when I say I couldn't have asked for better friends, like they have been so supportive. They've not judged me once. Like, guys, I love you, okay? But yeah, so I go to Favor's house, I eat food, her parents offer me food to eat. I eat food, I drink more, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go home because there's no point of me just chilling here because I have to go home and go deal with the consequences. This all happened within the same day, by the way. So I go home, so I ordered a cab to go home, and then my mom called me. So the relationship me and my mom have, we're kind of like paddies, like we're best friends, to be honest. Like, I say she's my best friend. But like, yeah, like we're like sisters that bicker, but we love each other. So like, my mom calls me, and me and my mom, we speak every single day. So even when she's at work, I'll call her and I'll just be like, what are you doing? Like, I know what she's doing, she's at work, but I still call her and ask her, what are you doing? So she called me and she was just like, yeah, where are you? I said, oh, I'm coming back from Favor's place. She's like, oh, your car looks nice. And in my head, I'm just thinking, I'm pregnant. I need to tell this lady sometime. So if I felt so guilty not being able to tell her straight away. So I was like, yeah, mom, I'm gonna call you back, I'm not feeling well, this and that. And then I get home, so I told two of my brothers whilst they were home, and then one of my other brothers plays football, so he was in training. When he got back, I told him, and I'm closer with this one, and I told him, and he was just like disappointed. He was like, I'm so disappointed, like, oh my days, wow, like, come on, man, couldn't you like think, like, couldn't use protection? That's it, like, come on, man. I was just like, yeah, it's happened, I can't do anything about it. He's like, yeah, mom's gonna be so distraught, she's gonna be so sad, she's gonna be, oh, like, come on, you should have thought about her. And I was just like, yeah, I did, like, I tried my best, I tried. And then yeah, so I was just like, should I tell mom now or should I wait for her to come back home from work? I was like, nah, I can't wait. So I got up into my room and I call her, I FaceTime her. I'm like, mom, I'm pregnant. Like, I just told her straight away. I'm like, mom, I'm pregnant. And she was like my mom's first reaction, I think she thought I was joking. She was like, huh? When did you find time to have sex in this pandemic? I was just like, mom, I'm being serious. I'm pregnant. Mom, I'm pregnant. And she was like, huh, okay, what's done is done. And then she just turned off the phone and that was it. And then she came back home the next day and we had like a family meeting and she was crying. And when I tell you, it actually broke my heart to see her like that. Like I just felt like I disappointed her. Like, she had high hopes for me. Like, not saying that a child isn't a blessing, but it's just the fact that like there are times that it could have happened. Like, there's a certain time for it, and right now it isn't really like ideal, but we still thank God that he's here. But yeah, so like it's just the fact that yeah, she probably wanted me to finish uni first, like find myself in the world, get married before having a kid. But with that being said, like it really broke my heart to see her like so upset, like crying, and I just felt so bad. Like I was crying as well, she was crying, my brothers were like, to be honest, I love my brothers, like honestly they had my back 24/7. They were just like, yeah mom, it's not the end of the world, don't worry, she's gonna be okay, she's a very smart person. Like honestly speaking, those are my rock. Like I love my family, my brothers, all of them. Like they honestly, like I don't know how much I can say this, I actually love my family, like just so supportive. Like my brothers never judged me from the get-go. Once I told them I was pregnant, they never like said, oh my days, what the hell, or anything. Like they were just so supportive, like just like, yeah, it's okay, it's not the end of the world, you can still do it, like you're a hardworking individual, this and that. And then my mom was just like, yeah, so what do you want to do you want to keep it, do you like, have you told Jordan, have you like what's tell me what are you thinking of? And in my head I was just thinking, I don't know, I don't really know right now, like I don't know. And I think I just sat down and I just prayed to God, and I was just like, God, please help me, like help me, like help me. Because at some point, like right now that I think about it, I feel so guilty, because at some point I wanted to go through and have an abortion, sorry. But yeah, so that's how I told my mom. Like her reaction wasn't crazy or anything. And how I told my dad was, my dad lives in Nigeria, so I called my dad. Well, my mom gave me her phone to call my dad. I called my dad and I told him, Dad, I'm pregnant. Like there's no build up or anything, like I just told him straight away, like, Dad, I'm pregnant. And then he was just like, huh, what do you mean you're pregnant? I was like, I'm pregnant. And then he's like, is the boy gonna take responsibility for it? And then I was like, yeah, he is. And he's like, are you guys gonna get married? I said, married where? Please, like I'm still so young, like I'm 20, like how am I gonna get married when I'm 20, like bruh. But yeah, he was just like, yeah, like so long as he's gonna take responsibility and he's told his parent, that's all that matters. Like, and that's it. Like that's how I told my parents I was pregnant. But with the symptoms of my pregnancy, I'll let you guys know later on. But thank you guys for watching my video. Please like, comment and subscribe. But I could do a video where I bring my mom to talk about how she felt finding out I was pregnant. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. Bye guys.